Why medicine is a default question to medical students. But have we ever given attention to the question, why not med? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am JV, a second year medical student from St. Luke's Medical Center College of Medicine William H. Quasha Memorial. In this vlog, we are going to have another episode of Real Talk, a podcast-ish, vlog-ish, where we talk about anything and everything under the sun. Really. There will be no bulls, no filters, no sugarcoats, just real talk. For this episode, I have invited some of my friends who initially wanted to pursue med but decided not to. Before we continue to the video, I hope that you guys can like this video and subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get it. So hello guys, welcome to another episode of Real Talk. So today we have Angela Gonzalez, Miguel Relampagos, and Nicole Osillas in the house to discuss why not med. So let's backtrack a bit. At what age did you guys think of becoming a doctor?
Probably third year, fourth year high school. Honestly, when I was younger, I wanted to be a lot of things. I wanted to be a chef, I wanted to be a pilot and a soldier. But I think it was in high school, before I went to UP, na I told myself na, okay, I want to go med. I was so inspired by my titos and my titas who are medical doctors.
What about you, Angela?
Since kid pa lang ako, kasi feeling ko, parang maririnig ko yung dad ko, parang sinabi, uy, maganda maging doctor, either doctor, lawyer, maganda yun. Parang hearing that from my dad, syempre parang, ganun dapat med agad, ganun. So, as a kid pa lang.
Okay, what about you, Miguel?
I've always had the passion kasi like growing up, helping people, and I think that medicine in general, like biology and science, is always like made me curious and like it always tweaked my interest. So it's something I really love until now, actually, which is why I love sports science. Yeah. But I think that the turning point for me was probably in my first year of college. That's when naisip ko na parang, you know what? I think med's something I really want to do, and that's why I embraced the whole like everything I could learn while in sports science, and I think that I absolutely loved it. So, yeah.
Okay, so yung earliest pala na may realization na gusto mag-med is Angela. So like super bata pa pala, ganyan. And then Nicole, high school, and then Miguel nung nasa UP na. Okay, so ito naman, the more important question for tonight is like, at what age did you guys realize na med may not be really for you, ganyan?
Hindi ko alam kung anong age ko nun, kasi like, alam mo naman, nakakalimutan ko lagi yung age ko. Na-realize ko na ayaw ko mag-med while I was studying for NMAT. Na-realize ko na ayaw ko pala mag-aral ng ganito. Parang sobrang hirap. Tapos inisip ko, uy, mas malala pa sa med. So like, ayaw ko na pala. Ganun.
What about you, Miguel?
The turning point for me was the fact after college. Actually, I took the NMAT and I was about to, that's a funny thing, I was about to enroll na. And I don't know, me kasi I like to live a very balanced lifestyle, and I knew that if I had gone to med, I wouldn't have been able to still play hockey and serve in church and stuff. So I ended up choosing a career that I thought I was scared to take it at first, but then I tried it and I was like, whoa, I love this. So yeah, I'm happy to be where I am now.
That's great to hear. What about you, Nicole?
I think, like Miguel, I think I was also in college because I played varsity back in college. And then I think na parang I got burnt out lang, with sports and training and school, na parang me kasi, I really wanted to go to med. Like for me, it was the best way for me to give back and help other people. But then, like now, I'm in Siargao, I can't stay in one place. And ako, personally, when I do something, it's either I'm all in or I won't do it at all. And med is something you have to be sure about. So, that time in college, I was like, you know what? If I'm not sure, baka no talaga yung answer. So, yon.
So, can you guys share to the viewers naman what was that turning point that made you guys decide na, med's not for me pala, parang ganon. So, let's start with Miguel.
Oh, okay. So for me, it was more of the commitment at hand. I knew that med was going to be something that I had to, like when I got into it, it's going to be 100%, like it's all or nothing. And that's what I got also from like basically people who were already in med school or had graduated from med school, who were already doctors. They were telling me, and then they were giving me advice that if I wanted to go to med, it's going to be very demanding. And I guess I was somehow unsure also because I really wanted to be able to balance ice hockey and like my life outside of school as well. So I don't know if I was able to, in my head, it's like I wasn't sure if I wanted to really make that commitment. And yeah, I'm like Nicole. If I make a commitment, I know that I will do it. In fact, do it, and I'll find a way to do it. But I wasn't really sure if if I was ready to take the commitment to go to med school.
Yeah, I guess like that's one of the things that like parang people say also na you can't really go into med na half-hearted. Like you have to give it your all talaga. So with that, man, Angela, like can you share to us like what was your turning point?
For me, yun nga, when I was studying for NMAT, talagang naisip ko, I don't wanna keep studying. Ayoko maging life yun. Parang everyday talaga nag-aaral diba? Tapos like yung nag-study ka for NMAT, hindi pa yun yung pinaka-intense na aral mo for med. Parang wala pa yun. Na-realize ko rin na I wanted to go to med for the wrong reasons. Kasi parang yung pinaka-reason ko talaga doon is for my dad. Kasi yun yung gusto niya for me. Pero hindi niya naman ako pinipilit. Parang he wanted me to pursue med rin. Kasi wala lang. Kasi maganda siya, noble profession, ganon. So yun, parang pinush ko talaga. Pero like, hindi talaga siya, parang I'm not happy na mag-med. So hindi ko na talaga tinuloy. Parang, sorry dad.
That's a very valid reason like as in like I want how like you pointed out na like yung studying talaga kasi in med I don't think you're gonna survive med without studying. I like to point out then na important then na like you don't do it for other people, you do it for yourself kasi you want to do it talaga. Nicole naman, what's your reason?
Me kasi I think it was because of one class I took. It was sports psychology, and it made me realize with med you won't be motivated all the time. Diba? It's the discipline and the commitment. So I think the turning point, kasi ako, may reason naman why I wanted to go to med before was to help nga and give back, ganyan. That class made me realize na parang med's not the only way for people to help and give back, diba? I actually didn't take the NMAT na After I was finished with my thesis, I took a gap year, I traveled abroad, and I was like, okay, if I still wanted to study for the NMAT, when I get back sa Philippines, I'll do it. And when I got home, I traveled more. So it's like, you know what? It's not for me. Yun.
Okay, so here naman, what do you guys do now, like your plans in the near future since you're not doing med anymore?
Now, I'm working sa family business namin. Future-wise, parang I want to help my dad manage it, ganon, and open my own business rin.
Okay, what about you, Nicole?
I opened my own business. It's like a vegan food store. I opened it last August 2020. And then now, recently lang, like Feb 2021, I opened my first physical branch at the golf course. So I didn't expect it to be like that, but like, thank God, ganon. So I'm managing my own business now. And in the future, I plan to study sports psychology. So I'm just waiting for the borders to open. So, yun.
I'm actually in flying school. So I would love to work as a pilot in the airline someday. Or, I don't know, somewhere in the aviation field. But if not, I feel like now more than ever in the pandemic, you have to be open to new opportunities, different opportunities. So that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping an open mind. I'm researching now what I can do aside from flying, just flying, because I really want to, do more also.
What matters naman talaga is that we're doing something that we love. So finally guys, I wanna ask the last question for tonight's session. What's your guys' message for those who are unsure with medical school so far? Or like, parang iniisip pala nila, should I enroll? Or like, should I take the NMAT? Ganun. Let's start with Angela.
My advice, make sure na gusto nyo talaga kasi sobrang investment talaga niyan. Pero like in business kasi parang what they say is parang high risk, high return, diba? So if you go to med, your future self will thank you for it rin naman. Kasi like, it's a noble profession. Tapos syempre, good money rin yan, diba? And you get to help at the same time other people. So yun, pag-isipan nyo lang, it's good. if you want to go through with it.
So how about you, Miguel?
My advice for those viewers, please like, comment, and subscribe here. I've always wanted to say that. I don't think I've ever said that before.
Bagay.
But anyway, my advice to viewers, to the people watching, is that keep an open mind. I mean, if med is something that you want to do, then pray about it. Really think about where the Lord is leading you, because I think that's very important also, because we were all created for a purpose. And I think that when you keep an open mind and you try to search for that certain purpose, then you will, one way or another, in time, find it. So I think that, one, you should figure out what you want, and two, try new things. There's nothing wrong with delving into different fields just because you don't know what it's like. I mean, I think that's good. Exploring the world, finding what really truly interests you. Then if you feel like med's for you, then by all means, go for it. Diba? I'm sure it'll fulfill you and you will find purpose in it. But if not, then that doesn't mean you're not going to be able to find purpose. But
If you're thinking about going into med or whatever field that may be, always know your why. That's what my coaches would always tell me. Your reason, your purpose. Why are you doing it? Why will you pursue it? And don't forget why. Because in the long run, you're gonna have a lot of setbacks. And if ever you don't pursue med, or if you do, there's no right or wrong naman eh. As long as at the end of the day, you're happy, you're grateful, and you always have to remind yourself that you're blessed no matter what. And again, like what I said kanina, no matter what field or profession you choose in life, make sure that you share your blessings by doing what you love. You have to know your purpose kasi in life eh.
Mm-hmm.
And in times where you're unsure, pause. Take a break. There's no rush naman eh. And don't feel pressured no matter what the people tell you. Even if they're your friends, your family, life mo yan eh.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be the one who decides. You always have a choice.
So thank you guys so much for the real talk on why you guys chose not to go to med. It was very insightful, and I'm pretty sure like the viewers got something from it. As you guys said naman kanina na you have to be 100% sure talaga if you want to pursue med, and there's nothing wrong then if you don't want to pursue, kasi as our guest said naman na you can help others naman through different means or ways, ganyan. And as long as you're happy doing whatever you're doing right now, then that should be okay. So thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And for the viewers, I'll see you guys on the next one.